Um, Welcome. My name's Kyle, and I am your Emotion Code Practitioner. I want to come on here to talk about what to expect during an Emotion Code session and how simple it is, in all honesty. So, first, we start the session off by taking a moment of silence, and this usually just takes like 10 seconds, it's very quick. Um, And so, with that moment of silence, it just helps set the tone for the session, and it helps me connect to the higher power that delivers this healing and to connect to the person that I am working with. And then after that, we get a baseline test. So what that looks like is we use muscle testing. So I just get a yes as if it locks, a no as if it breaks. So I just do that to make sure that we're connected. And then we begin the session. So we use this chart of emotions of 60 emotions, and it covers the entire emotional spectrum of what we cover as a trapped emotion. And so we just begin the muscle testing of asking the client's subconscious mind yes or no questions. And so the great thing about the emotion code is you don't need to relive your trauma, and you don't need to talk about any details that you don't want to talk about. It's literally just as simple as like we find an emotion. So let's say you had rejection at age 8, and then I will just ask, does that resonate for you? And then all that's really needed is like yes or no, and that's about it. That's as much as you um, would convey, and sometimes like I get me a head nod or something of the sort. And so we go through the emotions, we find as many as we can, and then after a certain amount, so like around 10, maybe like one or two more, um, your body and your energy would actually kind of tap out. So like after we release 10 emotions, and then I'll ask like, is there another one that we can release? I'll get a no answer. And so what that means is your body is energetically needing to process what you just released. And usually that processing time just takes a day or two. Um, and so during that day, you might, during that time period, you might feel a little sleepy. You might get vivid dreams. You might be a little irritated. Um, and that's only 20% of the time. But mostly during the processing period, you might just feel a little off energetically. But most people feel more energized. They feel like they have more space in their chest to breathe. Um, they feel lighter. They feel happier, calmer, less tension in whatever part of the body that we worked on, or just in the body overall. Um, and then we grab ages with the emotions too. So let's say we find an emotion of anxiety, and then we can actually use the muscle testing to find out what age that anxiety got trapped at. So like it would say we found anxiety, and then we asked what age, and the anxiety got trapped at age 8. And then I'll ask like, does that resonate? And then all like you would need to say really is like a yes or a no. So we do that. And that's basically the session in and of itself. There's really not much more to it. Very simple, very easy, very fast. And then to end the session, I send you an email list of what we found and release. So I'll send you an email of the list of emotions that we found, and then I'll break the connection between me and you. And all that really is done with intention, and then you're on your way.